Well, howdy, and welcome to another adventure of what can Jack fix or what can Jack break. In an earlier video, we talked about this cell phone battery, the fat one. And in that video, I made comment that the jack on this is broken, I believe. Plug it into a charger, it really doesn't charge. I have one charger that it kind of likes, and so with that it does kind of charge. Other than that, no. Which makes it challenging to plug it into a computer and download all my videos and photos that I may have taken for backup purposes. And the one charger that I do have that it kind of sort of likes, I took it on a recent trip, and the trip was for about 3 days, and during that time the phone did not charge. Bring that same configuration home and it charged just fine. So it is an odd duck for sure. So what we're going to do today is we're going to tear this phone apart, and at a minimum we're going to inspect the charging port. At a maximum, and with any luck, I'll find that it's broken and I could service and fix it and get the phone back up and running. Let's go ahead and tear this apart and see what happens. However, before I go there, I do have another phone for testing purposes. So we'll take cable here that's plugged into the computer, and nothing. So for our test phone, to confirm that yes, this cable does work, and there you go. So now let's go ahead and tear this apart and see what we find. My bionic eyeball in here, and maybe a smaller screwdriver. Alright, so now we have the back pulled off. Let's go ahead and remove the new battery. Oh, that's what it looks like inside a Samsung Galaxy 3. And where we're going for is right here, this port. And here's another look without my big thumb in the way. So right here we have an antenna. And looking at that plug, it really don't look loose. At this point, I'm not feeling any slop out of it, but let's see if we could finish disassembling this. Alright, so we got a ribbon cable here, and we've got the antenna there. So I pluck that off. Some really strange and goofy connectors on this thing. The camera, and the underneath. Alright, so all we're interested in is this connector right here. And from what I could feel, what I could tell, it's on there nice and secure. Let me get a pokey device. And so what I want to do is just get in here and see if I could wiggle or if anything moves in this connector. And unfortunately for me, that connector is just fine. Well, don't look like there's much I can do. Don't look like there's much that could be jostled with. Well, looking at the plug off camera and comparing it with the other cell phone, felt like maybe mine here had a little bit extra slop. Maybe it wore out somewhat. But the other one also had some slop, but mine seemed to be a little sloppier. So what I did was, oops, just dropped my needle nose pliers on the floor. Took a pair of needle nose pliers and I crimped this in, because looking at this on this plug, this has some hard plastic or resin or something in there that prohibits the female section from getting sloppy. This little slot in there. So looking at this, the only thing I could think is that this canister, this shielding here got sloppy, wasn't making contact with the connectors on that little board in there. And after doing that, this does fit a little tighter, a little more secure. Snaps right into place and really don't have as much slop as it did. So let's put the phone back together and see if that worked. For the most part, I have the phone assembled. I have it assembled enough that I can stick the battery in, plug the cable in, and let's see what happens. So battery's in, junk's in my way. So let me turn the light off, there we go. That way if the battery kicks in on screen, we could all see it clearly. And of course now, I can't see which way this cable goes. There we go. Let's see what happens. I felt the buzz. Shazamo. Jed was a millionaire. Now, here's the $800 question. Is it going to stay like that once we assemble it? Let's find out. Okay, here we are. The phone is all reassembled back in its pretty protective red case. And we have the pretty red cable. We know what the red signifies, right? Let's go ahead and plug it into the phone. Phone is powered off. Battery is in, of course. And let's see what it does. It just buzzed. And there we go. So apparently that is the moral of this story, is the power jack may not necessarily be broken off the board or anything of that nature. It just might be sloppy. And in this scenario, just a simple pair of long needle nose did the trick. However, time will tell if that really did work more than just, you know, a nanosecond here of testing. So if this did not work, I will definitely let you know in a follow-up video. Maybe we'll tear it apart, blow it up or something. Who knows? But like I said, let's see what time says. This will conclude the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope we learned something. Again, I hope it was fun for you as it was for I. Talk to you later. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, your support, and I appreciate all my old and my new subscribers that are jumping on board. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Catch you later.